Hello everyone, welcome to another reading on Kalpa Kendra Tarot. Today's reading is going to be on the topic how are they currently feeling about you, and I know it's a very popular topic, especially because often we find ourselves as spiritual people, we find ourselves in connections where not much is happening in the physical reality, although we end up feeling so much for a person or feeling a certain way for a person, and we cannot talk to anyone else about it because it doesn't make sense and people don't understand how we feel. And also we want to check, we want to check at a vibrational level how our energy is interacting with the person and how the person is feeling about us, more than what meets the eye, and sometimes to also corroborate what meets the eye. So I want this reading to be a confirmation for what you might already feel or intuitively feel about this person, or what you might intuitively feel this person already feels about you, or how this person feels about you. Because in this journey, or in any journey, or as a human or as a spiritual being, I would want you to let your intuition guide you first and foremost. Like, your intuition should be your primary source of guidance and everything else is secondary. So whatever I tell you, whatever any tarot reader tells you on YouTube, or any psychic tells you, treat that as a confirmation or something. Keep it at the back of your mind, and always uh, let your intuition be the first thing, because whatever comes, you first get to know it through your intuition, like who you are, and your purpose, and how you feel about a person. Like, first you have to intuitively feel, so your intuition has to come through first, and only then can a reader go on to confirm, or you know mostly confirm what you intuitively feel. So make sure that your intuition is, like, you trust your intuition about the things that you feel. And I just want to see if a confirmation, I can provide you a confirmation for how you already feel. But if a new information, like any new information comes through, or spirit wants you to know something that you may be not able, you may not be able to perceive from the level of consciousness that you are currently operating at, um, I hope that guidance comes through as well. I want this reading to be very, very short, just a quick energy check-in. So I will have minimum cards, but my focus is going to be on how this person is currently feeling about you, not what has been or what it is going to be, but the current energy for sure. And I also wanted to apologize for the last reading I posted on this channel, because there was some noise in the background as I had the fan turned on. My sincere apologies for that. I tried to eliminate that noise in today's reading. Let's see how that goes. And I would now like to introduce the groups for you. We have 4 groups for today's reading. The first one is Amethyst, the second one is Andalusite, the third one is clear quartz, and the fourth one is Peacock copper. If you want to pause the video now to see which of these cards that you feel the most drawn to, you can do it at this point. But I wanted to sorry. Yeah, I wanted to tell you something about how I shuffle, why I pick gemstone cards for readings, and why I like to do that. It's because every stone has a meaning and a particular significance, right? So when I shuffle these cards, I shuffle them with the with the intention that the card that is most aligned, or the or the stone that is most aligned with the reading that I'm going to do, for a particular, the reading that I'm going to do today, whichever card is most aligned with a particular group should come through. So that was my intention for this reading as well, and I would like to treat every gemstone, every stone. Some of them are crystals, so every stone that has come through, as a message in itself. So I will now move on to the reading and see you at the click of your timestamp. Hello, group one. So, if you selected the amethyst card, then this is your reading. First, let's talk about the stone a little bit. Amethyst is a stone that helps us navigate through some very difficult situations in our lives where we might not, sorry, we might not understand how to like how to act in a particular situation, or we, there might be a lot of choices available to us, but we might not know what to choose and what is meant for us. Situations where we feel like we have we face a eight of swords moment where we feel stuck, and the path ahead seems extremely um, uncertain. That is, like, these are situations that amethyst can help you with, and amethyst can also help you physically with hormone imbalance and sobriety. It is known to help a lot with sobriety, with, to help you quit addictions, and soothe pain. And overall, amethyst is like a gem, like a stone which can be said to be be the safest. Like, if you are going through anything and you want to, I remember the first stone that was gifted to me was amethyst by a friend. And if you not, no matter what you're going through in your life, you can always, like, it's amethyst is probably the safest stone that you can trust for spiritual guidance and divine messages to come through, to get some clarity in life. So with that as your stone, I realized that it is coming to your person very seamlessly now, that why you came into their life and what was the purpose of this connection. Actually, this came first and this came second. Yeah, like, what was the purpose of this connection, why you met, and what probably is the nature of this connection. They don't know for sure now, but they are developing this understanding. It seems to me that this person is not spiritual, because amethyst is one of those very popular, I'm sorry, extremely sorry, group one. So amethyst is one of those very popular beginners stone which you might get when you are initiating your journey into spirituality. So it seems to me that they are seeking the beginners level understanding of what this connection is. And this is most probably a spiritual connection, but this person has not developed a very short understanding of the fact that they are dealing with something which is not, if they want their logical mind to make sense of what they are feeling, then it will not probably come through to them. What they are experiencing, or the nature of their experience, will not be revealed to them. But if they switch on their spiritual understanding, like, if they switch on their intuition, they might be able to make some progress in this field. Okay, or in understanding your connection. And the reason I say that amethyst sorry the reason I say that this person is not spiritual uh, is because first I told you that it's amethyst. I mean, uh, that is what I feel about amethyst. I mean, it's the first stone that you get. So it's like the first understanding that this person is developing. But also because with very, like, two very strong major arcanas, I wanted to use two cards, but I pretty much picked the back of the deck card for you in order to understand that, oh, what this person is going through. So this was the back of the deck energy, the Eight of Swords. The main cards that came through for you was the main cards that came through for you are Temperance and the Star. So very, very spiritual cards. And for somebody to get two major arcanas in a reading where you basically want two cards, it's saying that this person, like, definitely a very spiritual connection, but it has just hit the person. Like, this person is just beginning to see, or just beginning at the moment, the person is just beginning to understand what it is. And the more they realize the intensity of the connection, the more they probably are getting attracted to spiritual practices, or they are at this moment in their life they are feeling like meditating, and then bringing themselves to a standstill so that they can get the messages from spirit, or get the messages from their intuition more seamlessly. It is the voice in their head that has gotten very very strong, and which they are trying to pay attention to at this moment. And the more they do that, the scarier it gets for them. They all they want to do is stay in the Eight of Swords energy, where they just they're happy to feel stuck, like they just want to hide in a cave. You see how this person is hiding, and it's probably extremely scared. So the more they understand that what they are dealing with, and this is why it makes me think that this person is not spiritual, because if they were, they would probably be in an energy where they want to embrace whatever they are feeling, but they're somehow not being able to embrace it. They're getting scared. The more they realize, they're getting scared. So some of the realizations that they are having is that this is a connection which is divine in nature, in the sense that the very first stages of understanding a spiritual connection, where they understand that this person, like, there are certain connections which, if if it is a part of your journey to experience a connection like that, somehow you will get introduced to, like, telepathically, and like through your visions, you will get introduced to different symbols and deities, and you know certain things which will have certain cultural significance, and certain, you will intuitively and spiritually come to experience a lot of things which may be which are already a part of the collective consciousness, but which may not be a part of the culture that you are in. Or even if it's a part of your culture, you may not have up until then known those things to be a part of your life, or have, you might not have come across those things, but it is because of a connection or meeting a person that you develop a stronger understanding of some of the things that you only were aware of, in the sense that you might, the Shiv Shakti concept, even if you are an Indian, and you have heard of Shiva being Ardhanarishwar. One half of him is like one half of him is Shiva, and the other half is Parvati, like his wife Parvati, his counterpart. Even though you had like, you knew about these things, but an understanding, a strong understanding or belief in these symbols, or these concepts will not develop up until you come across somebody who can make you understand, or who will reveal to you the significance of these symbols or these concepts, right? So it can often happen. So, and for this person, it is the initial stages of a journey, like of such a journey, of realizing that they are part of a divine plan, which necessitates that they understand spiritual connections, or soul contracts, soul bonds. Or sometimes we incarnate on this earth to end up with a specific person who is integral to our journey, to our spiritual journey. And they are also understanding that it is probably you, or this connection that they were wishing for and hoping for in times of distress, that they were praying to God for you, and now they're realizing that whatever they prayed for has come through, and that is making them feel very very numb. It's probably making them feel that everything you might have communicated to this person, that this is how you feel about them, and this person is now realizing that everything that they only got indications of, either from you or from others, or there were messages here and there which they were not willing to trust, are probably true about this connection. And this is making them feel extremely scared. The card beneath the Eight of Swords was the Empress, so this person is probably feeling like you are everything that they wished for. You are probably their Empress. Very strong reading. And they are at the initial stages of realizing these things, so they are not trusting what is coming through, because the moment they have these downloads, at the moment they develop an understanding of this, they go into this Eight of Swords energy, right? So that's the thing. And Amethyst, like it's soothing. So they were at a time where they were feeling disoriented, and they did not have a direction in life. They did not know what to choose and which path to take. From that to developing and understanding, they are making progress. These are the initial stages, but there is some progress. Sorry, I had to pause the video. So yeah, let me turn off the AC. Yeah. So as I was saying, that this connection makes them like at the initial stages of realizing what is probably happening, not to them. Like in spirituality, there is a saying that it's not happening to you but for you. So they're probably getting this download that everything that you're going through, or whatever you are feeling, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, so that you can progress on your journey. Understand? So this is their inner guidance screaming to them the things that they are probably scared to feel. Their inner guidance is telling them, make yourself, like, open yourself up and make yourself open to feel the things that you're feeling. And just beneath the Empress, we had the Hierophant. So you can understand that this person is having some very strong realizations about this connection. And beneath that, we have the Hermit. So beneath that, we have the Two of Cups. Let me show you the cards. Okay, so there was the Empress, and then there was the Hierophant, then there was the Hermit, then there was the Two of Cups. This person is having some very strong realizations about you. And the more they have this realization, somehow they feel the pain of not being able to grasp everything that they are intuitively feeling. They're feeling scared, and they're feeling that maybe I don't deserve everything that you're saying that is happening for me. I don't think I deserve it. And since Amethyst is the card, their inner guidance is telling them it's safe. It's safe because there's a safe stone. Like I told you, it's one of the safest stone you can get when you're starting your journey. Like, look no further. Amethyst is the stone that you should always get. Like, if you're buying crystals, if you're buying gemstones, then amethyst is probably the one of the like, you should have amethyst, right? So they are saying that this should happen to you seamlessly. It's safe for you to feel this way. It's safe for you to trust. It's safe for you to fall in love, okay, or develop an attachment to this person. This person is scared of developing an attachment to you. They feel that the way they're feeling for you, they might end up being more attached to you. And that's what their guidance is telling them, that you should absolutely do it. Don't be afraid. Like, get attached if you have to. Okay, so I'll end your reading here, group one. It was nice spending time with you. Let me know if the reading resonated with you. Take care. Group one, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to end your reading before reading out the message for you that was on the card. So, are you ready to transform your life? This is the message. Through your spiritual connection with the divine, you can receive intuitive insights to help you in your daily life. You have the ability to transform your reality using the spiritual guidance you receive. So this is about developing the spiritual connection with the source, with the divine. And they are being encouraged to make themselves available through meditation, and simply to bring themselves to a standstill, so that they can receive the spiritual guidance which is now being offered to them. Before this, I don't think this your person, like I said, that I felt very strongly that your person wasn't a spiritual person up until now. It is for the first time, or in such a strong way, for the first time in such a strong way, that they are developing this urge to start spiritual practices, and develop an understanding of spiritual connections and the spiritual realm in general. Also, another thing about the stone, I don't know if I mentioned it, so I'll just mention it once again. This stone helps you get over addictions. It is a stone that help, like if you have a drinking problem, this stone helps you maintain sobriety. So and any form of addiction. So but it was mainly said to help with drinking. So one of the things that I can understand, also I understood from this connection, is that earlier this person used to feel that whatever they feel about life, or whatever they feel about love, or whatever they understand about romance, in reality is just in reality it is not like that. In like, their understanding of love and romance is a little too good to be true, and is a little like, basically they thought how they feel about you, or the or what was coming across to them was basically their illusion, their mind playing tricks with them. But now they are being able to understand more than ever that it is not a trick of their mind, it is actually happening. And since this stone is associated with clarity, to help you understand, think, choose, be able to see clearly, they are being, their vision or their understanding of what this connection is becoming very, very clear. So that's what that's all I wanted to tell you. And the archangel message here, I also wanted to read out. This is like an affirmation. I create my reality. I can change my reality. It's easy for me to transform and transmute challenging situations. I use my intuition and follow my hunches. I am aligned with the higher wisdom. Sorry, I'm aligned with higher wisdom. I pay attention to my dreams and easily interpret them. So that's all for you, group one. Now, seriously, bye. Yeah, see you in another reading. Hello, group two. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this card, Andalusite, then this is your reading in like in India. In Hindi, we call eggs anda. And when I was reading it out, Andalusite, it sounded like in my head, it was like anda. Okay, so it was more like, yeah, it's funny. It's funny from where I come from. No, where I come from, it's funny. From where I come from. Yeah, enough of jokes. Let me get to your reading. I don't know why I'm cracking these jokes, because the message that I have to deliver for this group has a little bit of heavy energy to it. And I understand from the way I felt about this group. Yes, it could be my own feeling, but it could also be something that you are feeling, and I'm just picking up on it. So the energy that I felt, and the energy that that's pretty much like the energy that I started this reading with. If I had to interpret it, this is what I'll say. What you're going through with this person, like, you are so, like, either you or this person, obviously whatever happened between you, like the two of you, is not something that you can laugh about. In fact, it's definitely giving you anxiety. It's like something heavy has happened. Either you said something, or this person said something. You guys stopped talking to each other, and the way you feel about each other now, like, the situation that you are in is so complex that if you have to explain it, it's like in one word, it's complex. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that sound is probably coming from the like, definitely coming from the kitchen. So yeah, if you had to explain the situation not in one word, but like in very short, it's complicated. And it's like the intensity of emotions that you feel is so heavy, like you can only laugh at your misery at this point. Like, this person feels that the fact that I had to make this joke at the beginning of this reading, when what I knew that I had to talk about is so heavy or is so intensely emotional, the only thing that I feel is that this person, in trying to explain how they feel, they are like in so much pain that they're joking about it. In order to not break down in tears, they are joking about the situation that they are in. So it reminds me of Chandler from Friends, how he used to use um, humor and sarcasm as a defense mechanism. So this person is using laughter as a defense mechanism, and humor as a defense mechanism for to be able to avoid how they actually feel, or to able, to actually avoid talking about the intensity of their emotions. Andalusite is a stone that talks about understanding yourself, the true authentic self, and discovering yourself. So this might be a separation situation where you guys decided to part ways or take a break from each other. But take a break from each other seems too light for a situation like this, because the cards are telling me it's more than taking a break. It's more. It's something that required all of your strength. It's something that required the all of you to be able to not lose yourself. Okay, and I'm sure you feel the pain of this person. I don't think you are also in a situation where you are enjoying, or you're happy that this relationship got over. You obviously feel the intent, like you also feel the pain and the intensity of the emotions that this relationship had for the both of you. I mean, this was an emotionally intense relationship for both of you. So you also feel the intensity, but I don't know what your situation is. I'm sure you are not having a great time as well, but I can't look into how you feel, because I just think that you are here to know if this person is feeling the pain, or like you is feeling the pain that you think they are feeling, or is feeling the kind of emotions that you think. Like, you are here to basically ask, are they missing me? Are they in pain? Are they in pain for not being with me? Are they feeling the pain of the separation? If that is the question that you are asking, then yes, they are. Then this is your reading. Yes, they are feeling the pain. For cards, like, I wanted to pick two cards essentially for this reading because I wanted it to be very short. So I picked Nine of Swords. Like, the cards that came out were Nine of Swords and Queen of Coins reverse, and then I also looked at the back of the deck energy, which was again Five of Cups, and then beneath that was Strength. Okay, so I realized that this connection is asking you, like, it's asking this person to be very, very strong, because it is taking all they have. It is taking all their strength to be away from you and not break down or not give up on themselves. This is very heavy energy, okay? And also, this connection or whatever transpired between the two of you has helped them have certain very strong realizations about who they are, about what they want. This could be one of those situations where you, like, it's like when you start. Okay, I'll just give you an example. It's like when you start a relationship, it feels like you both are on the same page about a lot of things, and about certain things which you don't which you don't agree. The things that you disagree on feels complementary. It feels like you can work out, because the equation or the chemistry between the two of you is so strong. It feels like you can work out any obstacle that is placed on your path, and this will, like, the journey seems, because the equation is so good, the journey seems easy and everything seems manageable. But when it comes to a point where you have to take decisions, like, for example, if you are at a point in your life where now your family is asking you to get married, and you are also feeling like you should get married, and then you have to take a decision. It feels like some of the things that you thought were complementary, or some of the things that you felt like you would manage, or the other person will come around and will change their mind about it. For example, say something like, say, one person wants to have kids and the other person does not. So this issue, when they both are dating, is probably not a problem, but at some point when they are starting to when they are like deciding to start their own family, or the point comes when they have to get married, it becomes a big issue. And then it somehow seems like this is not workable, or they can't be together. But you have to deal with the emotions of separation still. Like, although this person is not aligned with the things that you want for yourself, but still you have to, like, you feel for this person, right? You have attachment with this person, so you have to go through the pain. So it's not easy to say that we are not on the same page, and then you walk away from each other. But to go through that, the emotions, because you went through the motions, right? You understand what it entails to part ways with someone that even when you're not aligned with them, even when they are probably not the one that you want to spend your life with, but still you have to feel those things. And yes, this person is remembering everything that you like, um every good memory that you had together, and it's really hurting them. And one of the things that could be a reason for your separation is financial instability. Maybe this person wasn't financially stable, and that is what they're feeling, that they are not financially stable to provide for the connection. They don't even have the emotional stability to provide for the connection, or to provide for the two of you. They want to be a provider, but they are not in the provider energy. So Andalusite is a card that not only makes you develop a strong understanding of self, but it also makes you understand others very well. So they are at a stage in their life where they know for sure what they want and what they don't want, and this realization is what made you part ways with this person. Okay, and this person has is also realizing that what you want, and is being able to see you in your light, and they're able to understand that what you want is also not wrong. It's just that they're being able to understand very clearly. This person might have felt in the beginning of your relationship, or whatever, in the beginning of the dynamic, whatever you shared with the person, like whatever type of connection you've shared with the person, this person probably felt that you will come around, or you will change their mind, or whatever you say you want very strongly. It may be commitment that you want, or you might want this person to get married, and maybe this person does not believe in marriage. So they thought that whatever, let the situation, uh, let the explanation suit your situation. Like, I may not be able to tell you exactly what the situation is, but I hope I'm being able to give you an idea. So this person felt that you will change your mind, but now this person, like in the beginning of your connection, this person felt that you might change your mind at some point, but now this person is realizing that you will not change your mind, because this is what you really want. And it is also not fair for you to, like, fair for them to ask you to change your mind when you are so clear about what you want, right? And this person is like, this is just who we are, this is just who we are, and who we are is not complementary anymore. Who we are is not meant to end up as a couple. That is the energy that they have towards this connection. So the cards are Nine of Swords, Queen of Coins in the reverse, and Five of Cups. I think I explained them. Yeah, I explained them once. So they are having some serious anxiety, and the reason I said about wanting kids, and then it was confirmed by this picture. See here, they are sad about the prophecy that happened regarding their child. And it's like, so something about family, that you ultimately realize that this is not the person, or they realize that they cannot have a family with you, or you are not the person that they are going to end up with, that you two are not going to end up together. And Queen of Coins in the reverse, they don't have the financial stability, even the emotional stability, to provide what you are looking for. Okay. And the snake in the background makes me think that there were a lot of people, maybe your friends, telling you, which they might refer to the people who, there's a people who did not support your connection. They are referring to those people as snakes, and they are saying that these snakes probably told you that you will not be able to, like, this person, your person will not be able to provide for you, or not be able to show off for you. And that's what has happened, that's what you believed, and that's what transpired. And maybe at the end of your connection, or towards the end of your connection, or maybe the last time when you spoke to this person, maybe you have said things like, they were right, the people in my life were right, this is what you did to me, or this is what had to happen. Or maybe you said an astrologer was right, or a psychic was right, I don't know what you said. But yeah, that realization, maybe you have not said it, but the realization that people were right, my intuition was right. Anyway, the next card is Five of Cups, where this person is truly grieving the loss of this relationship or this connection. They have these two cups which have not been spilled, but they cannot see, I mean, they might have friends and family supporting them, but it's like whatever they had with you. Oh my god, here I'm seeing for the first time. Oh my god, I'm seeing for the first time here. You see this hand um trying to reach out for her hair. It's like like you guys probably try to talk to each other, but you know that there's no point, and you have to separate from this person, or this person has to separate from you against their will. It's like, I know this person is reaching out for me, or you may be wanting to talk to them, but they're in so much pain that they can't do that, because they know that they can't go back to this person. That's why they are in pain, that they can't go back to this person. Okay, so even if even if you're trying to communicate with them, if they are not communicating with you, what they feel is there is no point. So this person is reaching out, but they just know that there's no point, and it's taking all their strength to do that. They're not very sure what they're doing, but they feel they're acting out of this understanding that this is who they are and this is what they want, and this is the time when they have to rise up and stand up for what they want, because they can't waste any more time in a connection which they think has no future. So that was your reading, group 2, and I hope, I hope you are able to overcome. Like, if you are also feeling the pain of the situation, and I feel like you are, I hope you're able to overcome whatever whatever it is that you're going through. And I hope you find the guidance from the universe, and from you find the support from fellow human beings, from your family and friends, to get over this situation. And I hope this person too finds that. Okay, and this Queen of Coins in reverse, trust me, like, now it's in reverse, and it's seeming like it's in reverse, but it doesn't take much for the stability, like this, which something that appears as unstable, this instability, to become stability once again. It's just, you have to put yourself in the right frame of mind, and it will happen. What I want to say is that when you're going through it, and I know what you're going through is difficult, I can understand. When you're going through it, it's difficult to make sense of what I'm going to tell you now, but still try to understand what I'm saying. Like that song, like, if you even if you're not prepared for the day, it can't always be night. This too shall pass. And I know you're going through the emotions, but this is what makes us human. We have all been through it, and I know I have been through it. And there comes a time when we go through situations like this, and try to enjoy this too, because this too will teach you a lot. And someday, when you have completely overcome this situation, you will look at it in hindsight and be like, oh, this is what I learned from it, and you'll be able to guide someone else. Like, I'm able to relate to this because I myself have been in situations like this, so this will happen for you too. Now it's your time to go through something like this, and the person that you are going through this with is probably, well, is definitely your guru, who's giving you a lesson like this, who's teaching you the emotional reaction to situations like this, or what happens, the kind of feelings we have, or what goes on in our mind when we go through something like this. So this entire situation, including the person, is your guru giving you a lesson. I hope you are able to see it like that. Now I'll read out the message on your card. Are you in search of a deeper spiritual connection? Go outdoors and commune with nature. Listen to the messages being communicated to you by the trees, plants, and animals. Spend some time in a garden or the woods. Put your attention on your alignment with Mother Earth. Okay, so it's asking you to find yourself, like, for your person, and obviously for the other person, like, for your person and also for you. It's just asking you to develop a very strong understanding of who you are by deepening your spiritual connection with nature. Nature is completely aware of us being here and what we are going through. Nature is aware of us because nature is basically a manifestation, like the living manifestation of God. So it has complete understanding of whatever we go through, And for every disease there is a cure in nature. So for every, like, even for your heartache, and even for the pain that you're feeling, I don't mean to laugh, understand that this is just, maybe this is what the person is also doing, like they're in so much pain that they end up cracking a joke about it. But I don't mean to laugh. This is just the way I'm communicating the message to you, that even the pain that you feel in your heart has a cure in the nature. True. So try to spend time in nature. And the angel message, which is like, sorry, which is like affirmation, is, I am aligned with the four elements and the four directions. I am a conduit for healing Mother Earth. Protective energies always keep me safe. I receive spiritual insight to easily resolve problems. I know I am connected with all life. Archangel Sandalphon. I know I am connected with all life. Isn't this what we were talking about? So, yeah, this is where I'll end your reading, group 2. See you in another reading. Love and light, my friend. And this too shall pass. Hi there, group 3. So, if you chose the clear quartz, this is your reading. And this is such a happy energy. Even though you have the tower in the middle, but I'm still happy for you. I'll explain why. But group 3, something that I should tell you is that when we like, I don't know about do I don't know, I have never heard anyone else say it, but when, as a tarot reader, I shuffle the cards for the groups, I energetically understand what message each group is going to have, or what kind of the nature of the message. So when clear quartz came out for you, I knew that there is, like, your person understands about you with absolute clarity, like no bullshit, like there's no BS, there's no drama. This person understands the nature of this connection, and who you are to them. There is absolute clarity in their head, right? So even though my voice or the way I'm delivering the message to you seems so laid back, where I'm talking about it in a manner where I'm like, yeah, yes, this person understands, but the energy for your reading is pretty high vibe. It's like, yes, yeah, this person understands. Finally, it's like, it makes complete sense to them. So the card that you have is clear quartz, which it promotes clarity of thought and vision. And some other thing, okay, yeah, another thing with clear quartz is that it activates all chakras. It works with all chakras. So this person knows with all of their being, with the entirety, like the whole of their consciousness, they now know that this is it. You are it. You are the person. Are you in separation with this person? I don't know. If you are in separation with this person, or if this person is in another relationship, and it could be so, because the tower is here, and these like, there's a couple falling from the tower. So this is how I'll interpret it. If this person was in a relationship or is in a commitment, you would know. This should not be an information which you learn in this reading for the first time. This is something that you should be already knowing, that yes, this person is with someone else. So because in spiritual connections it can often happen like that, like when you meet your counterpart, they might be in another relationship. Although before I had encountered a situation like this myself, I had no idea like something like this could happen. It was a complete no for me to get interested, to even and think about someone who's with someone else. But but then then things happen, and then you realize that sometimes we are in relationships which are not aligned with our soul, or with us, like with our aligned with our path, aligned with us, with our energy. And those relationships are meant to fall apart, like as you progress through life, because we don't choose. Sometimes we choose our partners not based on our soul calling, or who we actually are, who we authentically are. We choose them based on fear and insecurity. Sometimes we decide to be with someone thinking that we would not get anyone better than them, or it's not like it, like the age that we are in, or the circumstance that we are in, forces us to make decisions that are not aligned with our purpose or with our with our heart's desire. And we end up settling for people who are not deserving of our energy. So that can happen, and it is usually after you have made those decisions which then the universe will you know put all their resources together in order to show you that you made a mistake, or this is not how you should live, because universe always wants us to live authentically. We are put on this planet, we are a valuable addition to this planet, so that we can you know contribute to the planet our authentic energy, or who we truly are, and the planet can benefit from our authenticity. But when we tend to forget who we are, or just not be authentic, which is a very strong message with clear quartz, when we try when we decide to not be authentic because of whatever, maybe conditioning, social conditioning, or circumstances, out of fear that we would not be like, this is the best we can manage, and if we are asking for what we truly desire, then we are being too high maintenance. So a lot of conditioning, like the thought process which leads us to our inauthentic to living an inauthentic life, could be could be intricately woven, but still the universe will align all its resources to show you that you are making a mistake, that you are here to be who you truly are, and choose the relationship that is deserving of your energy, and not lose yourself, not settle for less, not lose yourself in the process of fitting into the world or fitting into a mold. Okay, so maybe I said so much about this. Maybe because this person, or you when you came across this person, or when this person met you, maybe either of you were in a relationship, especially this person, since the tower, and I'm doing a reading about how they feel, since this is giving me a glimpse into their life. Maybe they were in a relationship that was committed, and that was like totally, like they were in another relationship, and they had no understanding of your feelings, or who you are, or why you feel the way you feel for them. But now justice is being restored by the universe. The universe, like the divine, has intervened. There is divine interference in this connection. The the Lord has spoken, and there's a thunder coming out of the clouds. And now this person is being able to understand with absolute clarity, my friend, that you are their empress. So I essentially wanted this reading to be very short, and I wanted to have two cards for each group. So I shuffled two cards, and another card that came out is I remember I put that card back in because I had not asked the question yet, but I had to remember the card because that was the message. So the card that came out was Temperance. It probably came in the reverse or upright, I did not see, but when I picked it up, it was in the reverse. So the Temperance in the reverse. So this person had no faith in spiritual connection, still doesn't understand that you are meant to be together, like it's divine will that you guys are meant to be together. But they know for sure that you are the person for them, like they are in love with you, like you are their empress. And this is a second reading like that which is coming through today. I'm not gonna talk about, like, say which which other group, but if you felt drawn to another group, like you felt drawn to two groups or more than one group in the reading, then feel free to check them out, because there was another group which had a very similar message today. Like yeah, so here with the clear quartz, they are like, they have absolute certainty. Like they might not, since the Temperance was in the reverse, and I think it was in the reverse, so I'm gonna tell you that like they don't have this full conviction that this is divine's will, and this is what will is ultimately going to happen. No matter what my circumstance looks like right now, I'm ultimately going to end up with group 3. Is not something that they know with certainty, but they know for certainty that, like they know with absolute certainty that they are in love with you. Like there is something they have with you, which is making it impossible for them to be with anybody else. And that is the tower moment that is happening. That is the tower moment that is coming through, that they can't be with anyone else. Like, it's absolutely destructive for them to not choose you. Justice will only be served. It is only just for them to be with you, to be with their empress. And you are not even making this. Maybe there was a time when you used to miss this person, or you used to, chase this person, if not physically or in reality, in physical reality, then at least energetically you were obsessed with this person, used to change this person. You've completely changed, like, changed that. You have taken a 180-degree turn, and now what you do is you are in your empress energy. You don't have a care in the world. You know that what is meant for you will eventually come through, and you have no reason to obsessively think about this person. You are basically taking your time to enjoy your life, enjoy the time that you've gotten on this planet, to focus on your life purpose, to focus on why you're here. And you're thankful to the universe, that thank you, like, not for this person, you are now thankful for your life, like thankful for the opportunity, not only this person but the entirety. Like, look at all these flowers. Thank you for everything. Obviously this person, your counterpart, is included in it, but it's like they're a part of it. Everything. Thank you for everything. For me, my counterpart, for the world, for giving me this opportunity to experience this life, to be a part of this journey, and giving me the opportunity to carry out my life purpose on this planet. Thank you for everything. You are in such a beautiful energy. Like, I've never felt so much beauty from the card. That's why when I was doing your reading, I was like overwhelmed with this happy, beautiful energy. Even with the tower in the middle, it's like they are saying that you are the person who does not, it's like you don't need them, but they are not angry with you for not needing them. They are seeing the power that you are, like, the power that you hold, the power that you're sitting with. They look at you and they feel like you're such a powerful person. And kindness is very powerful. You have such a kind, humble presence in the universe, and you're not even asking them about, oh, sorry, yeah, are we good? Yes, we're good. You're not even asking them about whether or not they, like, they love you, or you are here in this reading to get a confirmation for how you are feeling, because in physical reality it has not come through yet. This person has not shown you how they actually feel, but how they actually feel is because of the tower, because they are going through, they are in like, they are yet to separate, or they are going through separation. They have realized that they have to separate in order to reach their empress. So they are basically looking at you, and the only thing they have to say is wow. I mean, it's, I could say that you are everything that they wanted, but even that is, like, even that does not do justice for how they feel about you. Because trust me, this the Empress card came out in another reading, and this is not how I was looking at Empress then. I mean, I knew for that group that they have realized that that group is everything that they have been looking for. But here, the clarity with which they know, and the beauty, and light they see in you, my god, it's like they're speechless. It's like justice is for me to be with this group, with my empress, with group number 3. That's what justice is. And injustice, whatever is not aligned with them, whatever is not aligned with their energy, is just gonna fall through. So if they are in a relationship, if they are in a commitment, they are going to realize that it is not, like, it is not to the highest good of anybody. Like, I can remember Carl Jung quote, the answer in average is solution to nobody's problem. So they are realizing that it is not fair for me to be in a relationship with anybody else, because even my partner doesn't deserve a partner who is actually in love with someone else. And they are not worried about what you deserve, because they know that you are, like, whole as you are. Like, it's, even if they come for you, you'll be happy. Even if they don't come for you, you'll be happy. You're, like, happy to exist. You recognize that everything that is happening for the highest good of all. And every moment, the moment as it exists now, is perfect, and everybody's, like, everything is unfolding in divine timing, according to the divine will. So you are in no hurry, and he comes, he does not come, it's not an issue for you. And that's exactly what he has realized as well, that this is the energy that you are in. the energy that you are in is what he has realized. And divine counterparts have a way of sensing, being able to sense our true energy. So this is the energy that they have, like, they have awakened to. And the Empress is seeming like so beautiful to me. I don't know if you can understand. I mean, let me see if we can focus. Yeah, it's focused, but still, like, I can't explain to you how beautiful the Empress is looking to me. Like, she's authentically in her purest energy, and it's like she's glowing with her natural beauty, and she's so kind and so humble, so surrendered to the moment, that your person is just wow. And even going through the tower moment, they understand that it is happening to their highest good, and this is supposed to happen, this is what is meant to happen, and this is what it should be like. So, and justice here, they understand that justice is being delivered by the universe in terms of the chaos that is going to unfold, or that is unfolding in their life. It's universe bringing in divine justice, universe setting things right. Okay, it's like time is up. It's like the spirit guide, or the divine guidance showed up, and it's like the time is up. Now you have to go align with who you are meant to be with. You are your eternal partner, your divine partner, your divine counterpart. So and they are like, what? And I don't know what this person is showing, but it seems like a clock to me, like somebody showing up exactly like this with a sword and a clock, like time's up, divine timing. Now the time is here. Oh my god, I've never seen this. Look at this. It looks like yin yang energy, like the yin yang symbol. So this person is like, and this person is standing a little bit here and a little bit there. My god, the synchronicities and the things that you can see in the details of the cards. So yeah, your spirit guide probably came through like this, and your spirit guide is like, now you have to make the changes that you have to make, because now it's time for divine union, my friend. So that's the energy for you, group 3. Should I explain more? I don't think so. I think this is a very beautiful reading. And oh yeah, I did not explain, like, tell you about this amazing synchronicity. So I was looking at the back of the deck energy. I wanted 2 cards. These are the 2 cards, and then the back of the deck was the Empress. And then I was looking a little bit more into, because beneath the Empress was the sun, and I was like, let's see what's beneath the sun, and then there's the moon. So it's like such strong counterpart energy. It's like yin yang. So this is like very strong. Like, they understand with such clarity who you are. It's like you are the yin to their yang, and the yang to their yin. It's like now they know that this sun and moon, this combination, it's supposed to come together. It's supposed to come together. Divine timing is here, and it's time for your union. And the changes that are happening, everything that is falling apart exactly for this reason, so that you can move into this phase of. And it's not only divine union, it's like everything in your life coming together. It's like everything, the job that is meant for you, what you are actually meant to do, your life purpose, your union, everything is tied together, and everything is coming together. Okay. And like, this is such a beautiful reading for a short reading. No, I wanted the reading to be short, but this is such a beautiful reading. Anyway, clear Quartz, I wanted to read the message. So what is it that you don't understand? Are you missing the point? It is time to gain clarity and have a clearer picture of what is truly going on within you and around you. Decide that you want to see the bigger picture. Get focused and stay focused. Meditation and contemplation will help you see the greater perspective from varying points of view. And the angel messages, Archangel Michael, I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All is well in my life. I have great mental clarity, balanced emotions, and financial abundance. All of my heart's desires are realized now. The way is always evident and effortless. Okay, so basically, it is the clear picture of this. That, okay, another thing that I didn't realize is that this is just, oh my god, sorry. This is a snake. The sun here is a snake. Snake is associated with spiritual awakening. So shedding old skin and realizing who your counterpart is, and this is what, and basically this person is being able to, this is what this person is focusing on. This is what this person wants to understand with absolute clarity, that they have understood that they are meant to be with you, but the spiritual nature of this connection is something they will understand in greater detail once they progress in this journey, because this is the nature of such journeys, this is the nature of such connections, spiritual connections. And beneath the sun and moon we had 8 of coins, 4 of swords. Yeah, so they'll be working on this connection or understanding this connection. So this is where I'll end your reading, group 3. It was great spending time with you. See you in another reading sometime. Take care. Hello group 4. So if you chose the Peacock Copper, then this is your reading. This is a fairly new connection, group 4, isn't it? Or that is what I intuitively picked up from your group. If it is a connection that you've been in for a long time, then yeah, am I right in asking? Even if you have like been in this connection for a long time, and if you're asking about someone you've known for a long time, even in that case, I will tell you that there is not a lot of emotional maturity to this connection. That is, maybe it's hard to hear that, but I'll still tell you that we understand, the way we understand and see connections in our life depends on what all experiences we had. And so definitely with age, not only we mature, but also our planets mature, and we end up seeing things, looking at things differently, because of either a shift in perception or shift in perspective, and also because of experiences that we have up until that point. So this in this connection, I don't think this person looks at, like, has developed the emotional depth to one second. Yeah, so I don't think this person has developed the emotional depth in order to look at the connection in a way which I can call to be mature. And that makes me feel that you've not known each other for too long. So if you've known each other for too long, even then, sometimes you can have very strong feelings for people that you have just gotten to know, or you've just met. And sometimes we can be in a relationship with somebody for a long time and still not feel that deeply um, for one another. So this is, like, I would not say that this is not a, like, compared to the connections that I have, if you've like, for the people who've chosen this pile, so many messages are coming through. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, it's basically me trying to understand everything that spirit is communicating to me. So for all the people who chose group 4, definitely this is your pile. I mean, definitely you would not feel attracted to any other pile, and if you do, then it must be very confusing for you, because the energy in all the piles have been so different from group 4, and this is a fairly new connection, emotionally and spiritually a little more immature. Even though we have the Hierophant, the energy that I'm feeling with this connection is very, very different. So I'll go on to talk about a little bit about the stone first. Peacock Copper is your stone, and this stone is firstly associated with aligning or activating all the chakras, like each one, um, each at one time, or yeah, I mean, activating all chakras, but not all together, like one at each. Yeah, yeah, one at each time, each at one time. What the fuck? Sorry. Yeah, each at one time. So um this first of all, that it activates all the chakras, but in a, like, not together but one by one. And secondly, it balances thoughts and emotions. And thirdly, this is like this stone, it's extremely attractive, and so much so definitely it's the peacock copper, and has the peacock, sorry, it's the color, one second, yeah. So the color of it is definitely extremely attractive, but something that is very special about this stone is that it helps you live in the moment. It teaches you to live in the moment. So that's what I'll say, that if like it's very symbolic. I think this stone, the peacock copper appearing for group number 4, where the energy is such. First of all, yes, we understand when at least I understand when I shuffle cards for to help you select different groups. I understand intuitively what messages or what is the underlying feel of each group, what sort of messages are going to come through. I knew that this is a fairly new connection which um, lacks that intensity or depth. Like when you perceive it as a reader, you understand. But the people who are here in this group may be younger compared to the people who would be selecting the other groups. Even if you are not, like if you're not younger, or if you are of an age which you would not consider to be young, then I would say it is the connection which is very young, which is at its which is at like at the stage of its inception. Now, without beating around the bush with this connection, I'll straight get to the point that since this is like this one aspect of this stone, that it inspires you to live in the moment, is something that I feel is emblematic of this connection. When this person first came in touch with you, or first got to know you, or as the connection, what's it, since getting to know each other or coming together with each other, you have felt that let's give this connection a try. It's not like you wanted to uh, like, even if you have said to this person that you want to marry this person, or if that is what you had at the back of your mind, that can I consider this person for marriage, or maybe this person is considering that, and I'll get to their feelings. But even if you have had, or this appeared somewhere at the back of your mind, that maybe this is a person you are willing to consider for marriage, you knew that you are still keeping them, and you still keep them at the level of consideration only. It's like this, that message, live in the moment, see where it goes. And then you have 3 of Wands. So, and it makes sense. So basically this how you viewed this person is basically at, like, you wanted to see where this connection goes. And it's not like you met them and you felt that this is the person I want to marry. No, even with the Hierophant, no, that's not how you felt about this person. How you felt is like, nice, okay, we can see if like where we go from here, or sorry, yeah, how things transpire between the two of us. We can definitely give this a shot, is what you thought to yourself, most probably. So and now let's get into how this person thinks of you. This person also thinks of you that way. Let's give it a try, let's see if it works out between the two of us. Yes, this person is interesting, and this person was extremely attracted to you, either physical, like because of your physical beauty, or because of how intellectually stimulating the conversations that the two of you would go on to be. So you have probably appeared, like you are somebody who appeared to them to be very extremely intelligent. They love your mind, and they also love your appearance. But there is something that tells me that more than your physical appearance, they are attracted to your mind. They are like one something that they feel about is, oh my god, group 4 is so intelligent. So three of wands is a card of expansion. Then you have queen of swords, and I wanted two cards for this reading, and then I wanted to look at the back of the deck energy, which for you is the hierophant, and then beneath that you have the king of wands. So basically this is not a connection. Like the hierophant gives me this indication that this person thinks that yes, it is possible for for you guys to at some point get married, and yes, it will be a great decision. Like at this point they think it will be a great decision to see where it goes, and yes, maybe they would like to think about that, whether or not they want to take it forward with you. And yeah, it's like they are considering it. They're considering it that yes, this can turn into marriage. Have they, like, are they sure? Do they feel that you are the person that they want to marry? No. They feel that you are extremely intelligent. They feel that you are so intelligent that some of the things, how do I put it, without sounding judgmental, because I don't want to be judgmental, but what I'd be like, the message is judgmental. Okay, so I'll say it, like, I'll try to interpret it to the best of my ability. Excuse me. So how they feel about you is that, sometimes um, the things that we associate with the feminine energy, or how people sometimes perceive that women will be interested in certain typical things, or how they judge that women who are beautiful will not have a great mind, or women are only interested in, sometimes, this is how in popular culture women are represented to be interested in shallow things, and only talk about makeup, and not be that intelligent or that intellectual. You kind of defy that with your presence, and with just being who you are. You kind of defy that, and this person understands that, and this person knows that you are in, like, you are a queen of swords to them. Like, you are intelligent, you're intellectual, you know your mind, and you're interested in things which are like extremely, like, mentally stimulating, and you talk about things which more often than not, they, like, I'm not saying that you are a woman and this person is a man, but since we have queen of swords, this is how I'm talking about it. Like, you could be a man, and they could be thinking, like, if you are a man, then how they think, like, how the woman will feel is that how certain men are only about money, and but sometimes one thing that is coming to my mind is muscles and having a great physique. So you are somehow not about that, and you are like very like films like Christoph Kieloski and then Satyajit Ray. Like, you are into movies which are intellectual, you are into things that are intellectual, and this person gets to know about so many things because of you. So you're not the typical person. That's what they feel like you are, and your intellect or your mind is intimidating for them, intimidating for this person. This person looks at you as, look at, like, even if I don't end up with this person, or if I end up, there's a possibility, yes, I'll probably go on to have a very stable life with this person, but look at the things that I learn, and how my mind will expand if I'm with this person. Like, this is three of wands is a wands card, but it talks about expansion in a way, like all aspects, like the like, you are probably well traveled, and you probably know a lot about the world. So they think that, look at all the ways in which I will expand, my personality will expand because of this person, by being with this person. And they think that they will also get to know about, you are unconventional in a very conventional way. Like, you are probably a very interesting, like, the thing that is coming to me is, like, you're probably an interesting nerd. Okay, you like, even if a nerd, you're very interesting. Like, you're very like, you are, yeah, like I said, you're conventional in an unconventional way. Like, you are somebody who people will be surprised to come across, and then their mind will explode with the information you have, and they'll be like, oh my god, thank god I came across group 4. So that is how they feel about you. And then there is king of wands, then there's 10 of coins. This person wants to impress you. This person wants to appear as the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams. Like they think that they cannot be intellectually, they don't consider themselves to be a match for you, and they try every day. There's this song which talks about, every day I think of something interesting to say. To make you, and then I go spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. Every day I think something interesting to say. Something like that. Like every day, like the message is that they every day they think of something interesting to say to make you fall in love with them more, or make you like them more. So when they come to you, they come with some preparation which happens at the back of their mind, that this is what I'm going to tell guru 4 about, and guru 4 will like it. And you like culture, and you like festivals and rituals, and you have an appreciation for it which they like, and that's how they know that you are conventional. And life with you, even though you have this unconventionally like this energy, this intellectual energy for them is unconventional, because you could be liking this the kind of cinema that you like, world cinema and art films. It's not very conventional for people to like them. The kind of books that you read, the kind of things that you're interested in is not very common. It's not what normies do. And yet you are conventional in the sense that you like a simple life, and you're interested in rituals, you're interested in culture. So this person knows that if they go on to have a life with you, it is going to be somewhat of a traditional life, conventional life. And that's what they think. I mean, they have not decided yet that, yeah, you are the person that they want to be with. And I don't think even you are at that stage, or you've not come here expecting a reading where they're like, where you're like, yes, this person is certain that they are that they want to be with you. I think if somebody gave a message like that to you, you would be shocked, and you would not believe it. It would not align with what you intuitively know. And intuitively you just understand this is the phase that this person is at, that they are still discovering who you are. They're trying to understand whether you guys can, if there is no trying to understand themselves or trying to understand you at a greater depth. I mean, it's very surface level. Even all the understanding that is happening is at a very surface level, and this person is only interested to see if it's fun for you to be together. Again, the message that is coming to me, or something that's coming to my mind, is Harry Styles saying, I will do it as long as it's fun. So they are like, let's see if it's fun, and we will be together as long as it's fun. And then like beneath the Hierophant we had King of Wands, and then we have the Ten of Coins. So this person wants to emerge as this person, like emerge as this character that you fall in love with, and that you end up saying that you are the person that I want to marry, even if they are not sure of marriage yet, and you guys have not reached that stage yet in your relationship where you decide on marriage. This person wants to emerge as a character that you eventually want to marry. That's what they feel, and that's how they feel about you. So that is where I'll end the reading. But after reading this card for you, the Peacock Copper, the message that it has is that, are you in touch with your magnificence? Find ways to bring more joy into your life. Be aware of the source of your emotional challenges or perceived blocks so that you can release them. Get in touch with your inner radiance and shine your light brightly. So this person has a lot of inner work to do. This person is not aware of their emotional challenges or perceived blocks, as it talks about. This person also doesn't know, like, has not done inner child healing, or does not know. I'm not sure how far along you are in your healing journey, because I don't have enough cards to tell me about your energy. But what it seems to me is that this person has not done a lot of healing, and yet to do a lot of healing. They still believe that physical appearance is very important to a connection. I mean, obviously people who believe that we can have every right to believe that, but there's more to life than physical appearance. But these are certain things that this person is yet to learn, and that's why I felt that this is maybe a younger group, or group with not a lot of experience in love. And the archangel message is Archangel Sandalphon. My life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. I am full of vigor. I am authentic and loyal. I confidently show my true colors to others. It is a fabulous feeling to be all that I can be. I am full of life enhancing joy and goodness. Um, Another thing that I wanted to talk about with this card is that it talks about showing your true colors. Sorry, group 4, I had to pause the video. So as I was talking about showing people your true colors, I think what this person is trying to do is, as I spoke about the song as well, this person is trying to appear as like show their best version to you and appear really interesting and colorful, and so that you stay interested in them. This person is trying too hard to impress you, okay? Because they see you as the Queen of Swords, they're trying too hard to impress you. And in the little break that I took, because I had to pause the video, not that I wanted to, but I had to pause it. So and so much happened in that little gap I took, the little break I took, makes me think that in your connection, like in this connection, it's probably a very fun time. Every day you are doing something interesting, and like there's something happening in your connection all the time, which is like makes your heart beat faster, and you're suddenly shocked, and there's a lot of excitement in this connection. I mean, it truly lives to, like, truly does justice to this stone, peacock copper. I mean, every day it's like you see the colors, like every day new colors are new things are coming out about this. Like, it's not like not in a very malicious way, like this person is, like, you're getting to know new shades of this person or new colors of this person. No, in a very, like, exciting way, you're getting to know this person, and exciting developments are happening. And also, let's not forget, we also have King of Wands here. So yeah, so that was all for you, group 4. And I think I have to read this affirmation as well. Yeah, but I think I read it. Yeah, I read it. I'm pretty sure I read it. Yeah, so see you in another reading, group 4. It was nice spending time with you. Thank you for your precious time. um, Take care. Bye.